Darryl Chong, San Jose, California. I'm here today to try to review some of the basic mechanics of the extended two-hand backhand, which I introduced to the web in the last week or so. And the whole concept behind the extended two-hand backhand is to basically start with the original normal conventional backhand, and you extend it by sliding the left hand all the way down to the butt of the racket. And then surprisingly, the only strength you really need is you don't need the whole right hand. It's really going to the right anyhow. And all you need is a thumb, a forefinger, and wrap the other fingers down, tuck it in, and you get just as much power, if not more power, potentially, with the extended two-hand backhand. The whole concept is to have a longer swing radius, okay, which would allow you to have a longer contact zone before you're forced to pull up. Whereas normally with a conventional backhand, you're choked up the racket quite a bit, of course. Come in here, it's a little more stiff, and you tend to pull up quicker. And I always found it kind of binding. You know, I learned that one at first for quite a few years, and I never really liked it. It wasn't the greatest shot in the world, for me at least. I guess you got to be a young kid to really whip it. You have to whip your racket, push your shoulders tremendously to hit hard. But the concept with the extended two-hand backhand, you don't have to rotate so much, you don't have to jump off the ground, you don't need to hold your arms straight or legs straight, things like that. You don't have to be hit with so much muscle. Okay, this stroke is a more graceful stroke, starting high, putting the fingers to stabilize basically. Come through. So basically, you only need about 30 degrees rotation away from your opponent so you can see your shoulder, right? Come up sideways. Probably up to about, let's see, it looks like actually it's another 60 to 90 degrees, so maybe up to 120 degrees total. As opposed to in the normal backhand, you watch your pros doing it, they're doing anywhere from 120 to 270 degrees, sometimes 300 degrees of shoulder rotation. That's tremendous. So, to go back to the basics on this, I'll show you up close the grip. Okay, I basically start with a Eastern Forehand grip. Okay, I'm going to take my right hand thumb, lay it along the top flat, and the forefinger is wrapped around the bottom flat and those two bevels, like so. Okay, now what's the other three fingers doing on the right hand? They're just going to the right, and I'll show you. Looking at it from this side, they're just kind of tucked into the palm. That's it. Nothing to it, and it's all the strength you need. And the idea there is also because you're really trying to dominate with the left hand anyhow. By having only these two fingers on it, really the left hand is allowed to truly dominate, whereas in fact many players who have started learning the normal two-hander, when they start, they really don't know which hand is dominating. A lot of people are using the right hand, a lot of people are using the left hand. Sometimes it's 50-50, and then they really don't know. And the good players, of course, know which way to use it, and oftentimes they're just so much more flexible. And so that's the basic concept. If you see that, you get a longer radius. And so basically, the other idea is you're trying to impart the final power through what some of the pros call linear momentum, forward momentum. Okay, whereas normally the two-hander is, here the normal one again, lots of rotational energy, momentum, pulling up through the hitting zone and upward. Push the way around, you see like that. And this one, the idea is with a longer contact zone, you start here, and you're going to be rotating just like normal. Okay, and as you get into the contact zone, you're pushing forward and moving your body forward a little bit. That's all it takes. And you'll be surprised how solid you can hit the ball if you stay on the ground. So you're basically coming forward, you can see that, with your body. So the body's moving forward, and then through the stabilizer, you're trying to hold this wrist layback as long as you can through the hitting zone, so your racket is meeting the ball nice and square at that point where you're contacting the ball. And that also minimizes errors too, because you have a easier time with perfect timing. And then of course eventually it has to pull up, right? And again, the idea there is to take the big backswing and don't restrict, just let it go. You see most older players, I guess you say, I say the older 40 crowd, they tend in general, I see a lot of people hold it very stiffly. You go back very short backswing, and they go, ah, and that's it. It's very tight and binding the way they're doing it. They could perhaps learn a bigger backswing and go like that, but it's still like that because they're just using the arms. Of course, they really need to do like the pro style. Pro style is extend the arms and twist the whole body, but the over 40 crowd has a hard time doing that. So I'll show you a few balls, okay? I did this before, but try it again. And I'm just going to bounce it just to show you the motion. I'd like to sometime get someone to hit me some balls and I can show you how to hit it on the run, hit the ball stationary, hit the low balls, hit the high balls, and it works for everything. It works for anything that you can hit a normal Eastern forehand on, okay? All the subtleties of that shot, whether you're using windshield wiper motion at the end to get extra top spin or kick, or coming below the ball and pulling up, or almost anything you do with an Eastern forehand, you can do with this, because it is an Eastern forehand. It is. With a stabilization, because your left arm, for a right-hander, is generally not as strong. So, hit a few balls. So I like the Eastern, because I can drive it hard. Okay, and if you want, you can come around the outside of the ball to make the ball go that way. Or if you want to hit the other corner, try to hit the inside of the ball. Pull up as hard as you want. And if you want, you go semi-western and move everything 1/8 to turn around, both hands. And I don't like it. It's some people love it because they like the excess top spin. I like the ability to just power the ball. It's a lot of fun. And last one here. Okay, see ya. Bye.